Okay. So I just have two questions, Christi, regarding sleep. Am I allowed to ask here?
Yes, you can ask about sleep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the one is these days I'm facing like even though I sleep for 8 to 9 hours, the next day morning when I wake up, I feel so much of tiredness and heaviness in my body. I don't know why. I just want to know about it. And usually I only sleep for 7 to 8 hours, 8 hours every day. But these, like for the past few months, I'm sleeping it for 9 to 10 hours. Right. So the second question is, this has been there for me for since like for more than 20 years now. Around 4:30 to 5 or 4 to 4:30 in the evening, I feel so sleepy, and I just sleep it for 20 minutes. I take the power nap. But then from 5 p.m. onwards, I go very active till midnight. I couldn't. My energy levels are extremely high, and in the morning time, my energy levels are low. So I've observed, even if I don't sleep during that evening power nap, even if I don't get power nap also, the energy levels are same. All the time, my energy levels are low in the morning till 4, 5. And from 5 to midnight, it is going really up. So why it is happening and how could I get rid of this?
Okay. What comes out? What shows up in your 5 by 5 when you
Very
analyze all
rarely
Healy?
just
What normally surface?
So normally it comes bioenergetic harmony, bioenergetic meridian, and the soul cycle it comes. Sometimes goal cycle or deep cycle, chakra program, these things only. And digital nutrition also it comes. But I never get sleep related, direct sleep related programs.
Okay. Emotions. Okay. You try at
Uh,
night. When you sleep at night, do you run any programs throughout the night?
No, Christy, I've tried initially, like for the before like 1 year, I tried. Whenever I run any programs after 8 or while sleep, I become so energetic. I don't even get sleep. So I stopped running programs after 8 p.m.
Okay. Can you try running Soul Cycle or Jog?
Sure. On Pink App, you're saying?
No. The
Okay.
the 9 hours one. Try and see.
Okay.
Okay. Try Soul Cycle. The other one is Jog. Because based on
Okay.
your 5 by 5, there is emotions. Okay. Yeah. Somehow you're affected by the emotions. Yeah. So I think Sri Ram mentioned
Okay.
extreme tension. Yeah. This is under Jog. So it's under Jog. I've tried Jog 9 hours. The next day when I wake up, oh, the body feels light, and it was a very nice feeling. Okay. Yeah. So I do that
Okay.
after I interacted with people. Okay. So actually unknowingly your energy is being drained. Yeah. So yeah. If not, you can try defense, bioenergetic defense. So because you do not know what else is disturbing you at night, whether it's geopathy, etc. That's why you're not sleeping deep enough. So you can try. Okay. Yeah. Try different
I get
ones.
deep sleep, Christy. When I go to bed, I sleep it very nicely. Maybe sometimes I'll get dreams, otherwise I'll sleep nicely. But even if we get deep sleep also, the moment when I wake up in the morning, I feel so much of body pain actually. But that lasts only for half an hour something. But after half an hour, I'm okay. But first half an hour to 1 hour, so much of body pain actually.
Geopathy. Okay. How do we know whether you're subjected to geopathy when you sleep is when you wake up, you find that your muscles or particular part of your body, sometimes it could be a joint here, okay? Sometimes it's heart, sometimes is headache, okay? Now, if you wake up with aches and pain, and after you get up and then you walk around and the pain wears off, that is a sign of geopathic stress. Okay, I had that.
Okay.
Okay, I had my right knee joint every day, every morning. The right knee joint was painful, and then as I walked throughout the day, it's totally gone. And then the next morning it was like that until I attended one talk on geopathy. Then I realized that yeah, That is a trend. So if you encounter this, it's actually geopathy. So you can try bioenergetic defense, the one that I mentioned just now, 9 hours throughout the night.
Yeah.
You do it for one week and you see what happens.
Sure. Definitely I'll try that, Christi. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to share for Nitya. So this will be a nice testimonial. When I first bought Healy, the very first program I used was extreme tension. I didn't really follow any protocol. It was an emergency sort of situation for me. I was being bombarded with phone calls and a lot of work. So when I used the extreme tension first time, now it was in the middle of the day, my tension reduced within seconds. It came down to really zero and had a very good day, followed by a very good night of sleep also. But what I'm mentioning extreme tension is, I used to use that a lot during the first 9 months to 1 year at night. Especially when I got the coil, I would just put it on my shirt and then go to sleep. Even if I had only 2 or 3 hours sleep, I would wake up fresh. So that's my personal testimonial, and that helped me a lot during the first year of using Healy. And now, of course, I think the overall sleep and work tension has reduced, the overall chronic tension that I was storing. So now I barely use it. So that's like a miracle for me, because from using it too much to not using it at all, it's a big move. So that's something that could possibly help.
So first of all, thank you so much. It was so informative, and I was amazed that there are so many reasons which can affect the sleep.
Yes.
And now I am a bit confused that if some prospects come with sleep disorder, and what shall I say? Okay, so that thing apart, what I want to ask is, since last 1 month, when I wake up, the area where our hips, hands and legs starts, back,
Sorry, which part of the body?
back, our buttocks,
Back.
hands and legs starts, that curve. I get so much of pain. The muscles are stretched, and I could not even stand properly in the morning. And then, like Nitya says, by the day goes up, it goes. And my husband says that, I said that we need to change the bedding. He said we are using it since, and we are living in this house for say 15 years by now. So I wonder, how come, if it is geopathy, how come it has suddenly started affecting me?
No.
And my question is, vibrate MAGHEALY, or I keep MAGHEALY, and we 3 are sleeping in the same bed, my husband and my son. Will they also be affected?
Depends. Okay. It depends on where the location is. Okay. Does he have any issues? Any aches and pain for him?
My husband snores a lot.
Okay.
And has started gaining belly fat since last 3-4 months, quite fast.
Quite fast, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think means last 2 months 5 kg plus.
Okay. Yeah. Now, the geopathic stress, will it affect all who sleep within the same room or not, depending on the area? All right, and how big is that area? Okay, I have heard of people, husband and wife, okay, they come and tell me that, oh, I have a shoulder problem. Okay, and then while I was explaining, then they'll ask what program to use for shoulder. They thought is, the frozen shoulder and all that. Then he said, okay, mine is right shoulder and my husband is the left shoulder. You see or not? So that is a sign when she told me that, okay, I say, okay, no, yours is not frozen shoulder. Yours is actually geopathic stress, because the spot is at the shoulder between the two of them. So both of them got the shoulder problems. Okay. Now, there's one couple. They have the wife has breast issue. The husband has stroke. So it's different spots. Sleeping down there for many years. When sudden things come out like that, and the same time, it's almost the same time, because after the husband got the stroke, within 2 months the wife checked and then got breast cancer. Okay, then there are people who will tell me that they came to me with a severe knee problem. All right, they said that very funny, at one time she had heart problem, and then went to do all the checks, and then doctor cannot find what is wrong, but she finds that her heart got issue. Then she said on its own the heart got well, and then now she has a knee problem, and she almost like cannot walk, is always in pain. So I asked her one question. I said, did you change your sleeping position? She said yes. Why do I ask the question? Because you see, from head to the heart and from the knee to the sole is the same distance. So where she used to lay her head, she turned around, and that's where the same heart position and the knee position is the same. Okay, not? Yeah. So sometimes, depending on where the spot, okay, if you are lying on it, if it's directly hitting your back, okay, now why now you had it? Because it does not weaken you immediately. So it weaken you bit by bit. So after 15 years, okay, of getting the geopathic stress, okay, now as you age, your body cannot repair fast enough, and that's how you find that the symptoms become obvious. Okay, now?
We have also changed the bed position. We have also changed the bed position in the room.
When? Recently, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So,
But yeah,
okay, so you may want to change back to where you used to sleep. Change away and see what happens. All right. So you have to use bioenergetic defense 9 hours throughout the night. Okay, now you can do that. If not, you can do a family one. You can create a group, and then you take the Healy device, you hold it on your right hand, your husband's right hand, your son's right hand, put all your right hand together to record a collective vibration, and then at night use the group, then go to bioenergetic defense 9 hours to protect everybody. Yeah.
one more question. Since last 2 months, not even 2 months, when I nod a head like this, I feel some little sound in my left ear, and I have been trying everything. Means I did my analysis and I run, and then I did this tinnitus. This is in White app, and tried the programs, but it seems nothing is working. It has been 2 months, and it's very irritating. Whenever I nod this head, it comes that sound.
Yeah. So if it's because if it's the geopathic stress that is affecting you, you have to deal with the geopathic stress. Then only the problem go away. You see or not? Because when you put tinnitus, the program will give you a program that deals with the problem, but the problem is not there. You see or not?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to see whether defense actually come out in your 5x5.
Defense comes.
Yeah. Okay.
Defense, watch, deep cycle edge, chakra. This comes very frequent in my analysis.
Okay. Yeah. The chakra, if it's the crown chakra, is here. If it's the third eye, is here tinnitus. If you're listening, all this is actually your third eye chakra. Okay, or not? So that means it's telling you that the problem is the chakra area, and the energy here is affecting the surrounding here. Okay, so if you work on the ear, you think that the problem comes from your ear, is not the right solution. It's actually the third eye chakra. So you solve your third eye chakra, and then this one will go away. See what comes out in the 5x5. All right, yeah, because the 5x5 will indicate what they need, and then use that to actually support their body. Yeah, because sleep is not an issue that's easy to resolve. Okay, because there could be so many factors, and then you really need the 5x5. But the problem is the 5x5, people suspect that the 5x5 is not accurate, because then they say, I have insomnia issue, but how come sleep program never appear in my 5x5? Okay, so this is to show you that there are so many things that can affect your sleep. Okay, Geeta's question is, whenever I use chakra balancing, it helps me to achieve deep sleep. Okay, yeah, that's good. So work on all. Okay, try different programs. Yeah, because when you use the chakra balancing, it also help you in your third eye, which is where your pineal is located. Okay, and then a lot of other hormonal glands is actually located at the chakra position, so it balances your hormonal as well. Akanbo's question is, when I sleep, I often have breathing problem, feel like hard to breathe, but when I sit up, breathing is back to normal. So which program to use? If you have the MAGHEALY, try the sinus, SINUS. Okay, now you can also change the position where you put your head, because like I said, if it's geopathic stress, when you put your head down, okay, that's where the location of the geopathy is, you will feel discomfort. But you find that when you shift and put your head somewhere else, you are able to breathe better. So you try this and see, move your sleeping position and see whether you find a spot that is slightly better for you. Himalata's question is, I'm suffering from right knee pain last 1 month. Okay, we should use only geopathy or additional program. Okay, so when you have right knee pain, you have to check using the 5x5 again. Okay, if things like bioenergetic harmony comes out for joint, if vitalization comes out for bone, okay, or you have other like MAGHEALY will come out like bone joints and all that, then it is a bone joint issue. Okay, it may not have to do with geopathy. Okay or not? Sometimes it's wear and tear, so it's not always that it's geopathy. But if you see sign that when you wake up in the morning there is discomfort, okay, either headache, muscle keep having pain at a certain spot, okay, then you will know that it is geopathy that you are exposed to. John Orchard, I sleep 11 a.m., wake up at 3 plus, 4 plus to use the bathroom. I cannot go back to sleep after that. So I feel that I do not have enough sleep. So I mentioned, right, about night urination, frequent urination. Try using the bladder, meridian for bladder and kidney. Use this, all right? Use this too, because that will strengthen your bladder to actually hold your bladder so that you don't feel the urge to clear it at night. Okay, Nital's question, or your question is, people with night duties. People with night duties suffer more in the long run because they don't sleep at night. Okay, so their cycle is chaotic. So in the long run, they actually do get affected. Yeah, so